So he thought my watch had fallen off on the stage, and I got really annoyed because there was no way that I could go. It wasn't a wristwatch; it was a piece of my hair.
This is a film about criticism. How has your relationship as an actor with criticism changed throughout your career?
It's a funny thing, your relationship with the critics. I read somewhere that somebody said that they were necessary because what it does is it evolves the art form. So if you don't have people criticizing you, how do you ever get better? But on the other hand, I know a lot of people get very upset when nobody likes to be told by anybody that they're not very good. And the problem is you have no recourse. So I suppose these days there's always social media to reply. But back in the old days, when a critic would write something about you in a newspaper, you had no way of countering that. I remember way back, the very first job I ever did, the first season I did at the Worcester Swan back in the late 80s. I was playing a character in a restoration play that had like hair extensions. And when I came on, one of the extensions fell off. But in his review, he put that one of the younger actors was still wearing his wristwatch. So he thought my watch had fallen off on the stage, and I got really annoyed because there was no way that I could go. It wasn't a wristwatch; it was a piece of my hair. Anyway, yeah.
And what's a film that's recently come out that you would give a 5-star review to?
A recent film. Oh, that's putting me on the spot. I'm in rehearsals for a play at the moment, so I haven't really been able to go and see many films.
What was the last film you saw that you would give a 5-star review to?
I don't know. I think, well, it's not very recent, but Leave No Trace is a movie that I find amazing. It's a tiny little movie about a guy who's, returned from Vietnam and he's living in the woods with his daughter. And what's great about it is it doesn't explain itself. It's kind of, it's a show don't tell movie, and they're always my favourites. You know, ones that start, you don't know what's going on, and then you learn through what's going on rather than people telling you what they're thinking.
And finally, why should we see The Critic on the big screen?
You should see every film on the big screen if you can, just because that's what it's made for. The whole purpose of the framing, the lighting, the lensing, everything is designed to be seen on a big screen. I try and tell that to my sons who insist on watching films on their phones, and it's a tragedy that that's the way we're going.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Cheers.